A sudden royal declaration from the Danish royal house has sent shockwaves through Denmark and the global royal watching community. The announcement, delivered in a tone of gravity and historic importance, centers on a pivotal moment for Crown Prince Christian, Denmark's future king. It also casts a spotlight on Queen Mary of Denmark, whose emotional response and steady hand during this new chapter have touched millions. This official message, released without fanfare but with unmistakable authority, has confirmed that a long-anticipated royal development is finally unfolding, one that not only defines the present generation of Danish royalty but also promises to shape the monarchy for decades to come. The statement began with a declaration that captured attention across all media outlets. Prince Christian, the 18-year-old heir to the Danish throne, is taking on a more visible and institutionally significant role within the royal house. While many had speculated for months that the young prince was preparing to step up, this statement made it official. He is no longer just a figurehead of the future, he is now stepping into the spotlight as a present force in the royal institution. For Queen Mary, who has guided her eldest son with grace and unwavering strength, this is not just a ceremonial evolution, it's a deeply personal and emotional moment. Observers noted how the Queen, usually composed and poised in public appearances, displayed a quiet pride and subtle emotion as she stood beside her son during this momentous occasion. Prince Christian's journey has been closely watched by royal commentators, and this milestone represents the culmination of years of preparation. From his early schooling in Denmark to recent months spent in discreet mentorship sessions with senior royal advisors, every step has been carefully planned to prepare him for this moment. What makes this development even more symbolic is the fact that Prince Christian is the first royal of his generation in Denmark to step into such a prominent constitutional and public role. As such, the responsibility upon his shoulders is immense, not just as a future monarch, but as a representative of a modernizing, globally connected Danish monarchy. The statement did not simply announce a symbolic shift, it confirmed that Prince Christian will begin actively participating in key royal functions, national ceremonies, and public initiatives, a move that has both traditionalists and modernists applauding. His upcoming calendar includes a series of engagements that will place him front and center in the Danish national consciousness. These include commemorative ceremonies, state visits alongside his father King Frederik X, and a unique cultural initiative involving Danish youth leadership, which Prince Christian is said to have personally helped shape. Sources close to the royal house indicate that these roles are designed not only to introduce him formally to the Danish people but also to immerse him in the real responsibilities that come with royalty in a constitutional democracy. Queen Mary's role in this evolution is both tender and powerful. As a mother, she has watched her son grow into a poised and responsible young man. As a queen, she understands the symbolic weight this transition carries. Observers at the royal house noted that Queen Mary has been instrumental behind the scenes, supporting Prince Christian's development while also engaging in quiet diplomacy with royal advisors to ensure that his public role aligns with the values of the Danish people. Her presence at her son's side during this transition wasn't just ceremonial. It was a powerful statement of continuity, maternal support, and institutional strength. The reactions from the Danish public have been overwhelmingly positive. Social media platforms were immediately flooded with messages of support, admiration, and even tears of joy from those who have watched Prince Christian grow up in the public eye. Many users shared photos and memories of his earlier appearances, from his baptism to his first day at school, all the way to his recent confirmation and 18th birthday. The sentiment is clear. The people of Denmark see Prince Christian not just as a royal figure but as a symbol of hope, youth, and national identity. However, it wasn't just the public who took notice. Political leaders, cultural figures, and even international royal households have sent messages of goodwill. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands was reportedly among the first to send a private congratulatory message, and the Swedish royal court released a short note of warm support, emphasizing the strong ties between the Scandinavian monarchies. British royal commentators have also weighed in, noting that Prince Christian's seamless entry into a more prominent royal role offers a striking contrast to the turbulence seen in other European royal families, particularly in the United Kingdom where Prince William and Prince Harry's strained dynamic continues to draw headlines. Analysts say this announcement also represents a strategic masterstroke by King Frederik X and Queen Mary. By officially bringing Prince Christian into the institutional fold now, they are laying the groundwork for a smooth and gradual transition of royal duties. It echoes the approach of Queen Margrethe II, who long prepared her son Frederik before eventually abdicating in favor of him. The Danish monarchy has long been praised for its quiet efficiency and sense of duty, values that this next generation appears ready to embrace and expand. Indeed, Prince Christian's public appearances have already begun to reflect a maturity that has impressed even longtime royal skeptics. During a recent speech at a youth climate forum, Christian spoke without notes, addressing a crowd of hundreds with poise, clarity, and heartfelt sincerity. His message was one of unity, responsibility, and shared future. He acknowledged the weight of tradition while also expressing a genuine desire to work alongside young people across Denmark to build a sustainable, inclusive society. The applause that followed his remarks was not just polite, it was thunderous. Behind the scenes, it is known that Christian has been mentored by several key figures within the Danish court, including senior aides who previously worked with King Frederik. These quiet training sessions, which have taken place over the past 2 years, have included everything from constitutional briefings and diplomacy simulations to intensive Danish history lessons and etiquette coaching. This behind-the-scenes preparation has given Prince Christian not only the knowledge but also the confidence to step into his role without hesitation. Queen Mary, meanwhile, has continued her work in social advocacy with renewed energy. Now more than ever, she appears determined to use her platform to address key issues affecting Danish society, particularly domestic violence, mental health, and youth empowerment. Her recent public statements have reflected a motherly pride that is impossible to ignore. At a recent event with the Mary Foundation, she briefly referenced her son's new role, saying, "As parents, our greatest hope is to see our children become responsible, compassionate adults." Watching Christian begin this next chapter fills me with both pride and humility. It was a rare moment of personal reflection from a queen known for her professionalism, and it was deeply moving. Observers have also noted that this moment has strengthened the public's appreciation of the royal family's unity. The images of Queen Mary, King Frederik, and Prince Christian together, smiling, sharing quiet conversations, and embracing during official appearances, have painted a picture of a family deeply committed to their duties and to one another. The younger siblings of Prince Christian, especially Princess Isabella and the twins Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, have also made appearances recently, further reinforcing the sense that this is not just a transition for one individual, but a renewal for the entire Danish royal lineage. International media outlets have praised the Danish royal house for its clarity and elegance in managing this transition. The German press called it a model of monarchical adaptation, while French outlets admired Queen Mary's emotional strength and calm elegance. In the US, where fascination with European royalty remains high, major news organizations like CNN and the New York Times reported the announcement prominently, noting that Denmark's monarchy continues to enjoy high approval ratings thanks to its transparency, modern values, and approachable royal family. As for Prince Christian himself, he remains humble in the face of his newfound responsibilities. In a brief comment following the announcement, he said, "I know I have much to learn, and I will approach every duty with respect, curiosity, and a sincere desire to serve." His words echoed those of his grandmother, Queen Margrethe II, who once said that duty and humility are the twin pillars of effective monarchy. For many, this continuity of values is what gives the Danish monarchy its enduring relevance. All eyes are now on the upcoming summer events, where Prince Christian is expected to take center stage in several official capacities, including Denmark's National Constitution Day and a high-profile charity gala where he will deliver the keynote address. These appearances are not just ceremonial, they are being seen as tests of his public persona, his ability to connect with citizens, and his readiness to embody the weight of the crown he will one day inherit. Within the palace walls, there is a sense of quiet confidence. The Danish monarchy, which has weathered centuries of change, seems once again to be evolving with grace and precision. The combination of Prince Christian's youthful energy, Queen Mary's wisdom, and King Frederik's steady leadership offers a vision of a royal family that is not stuck in the past, but very much living in the present and looking toward the future. This powerful moment is more than a royal formality, it is a defining moment of generational transformation. For Denmark and for royal watchers worldwide, it represents the best of what monarchy can be, a bridge between tradition and progress, history and hope, symbolism and action. It is the kind of story that inspires, uplifts, and invites everyone, regardless of background, to feel connected to something greater. And now we turn to you. What do you think about Prince Christian's historic new role? Do you believe he represents the future the Danish monarchy needs? And how do you feel seeing Queen Mary so emotionally proud in this moment of transition? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you believe this next chapter in royal history deserves the world's attention.